We're live.
Woohoo!
We're live and alive.
We should start doing like weird things like at the beginning of every broadcast. Like, and then like plan them before we start the broadcast, and then like, I don't know, like I'll have like pinatas in our face, or I don't know, something weird just for the random person that has to watch them.
Like little animal noses. That's funny. I like the way you think.
Sometimes it's the lack of, but yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. Well, do you want to just hop into the quiz?
Did you guys have any questions about the preparation assignment, or I'm sure you guys don't?
Well, as long as you're using the spreadsheet, I think we'll be good.
Yeah, I used the spreadsheet this time. I didn't
Right
try to
on.
rely on my hand calculations.
Wow.
Yeah,
I told
So
my
much work.
Like,
the
I'm such
spreadsheet makes it really easy.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, this group quiz is actually pretty simple.
Alrighty.
Because I feel like before, even when we had the spreadsheet, there was still like some stuff we had to do on our own. But this, I feel like every single part of it is on there.
The spreadsheet.
I don't know.
No, I agree. And the sound went out on my TV somehow. There's some sort of setting off, so I'm only on one screen, Jesse, and it's bugging me. Having to work on little tiny windows, and I'm old, so. All right. So did you say you wanted to go to the group quiz?
Don't we all wear glasses?
I occasionally do when I usually wear my contact lenses, but I do have my vision specs when I usually actually, it's gonna sound vain, I usually wear them when I want to look smart. No, I'm kidding. I just wear them when my eyes hurt too much to put my contacts in. I don't know if you guys ever wear contacts, but sometimes they get like really dry, and it's just like it just hurts to wear them. So sometimes when I like have to get up early and don't feel like stabbing my eyes with my contacts, I'll just wear my glasses to make it easier.
Yeah, I actually tried. Like I've been wearing glasses since I was about 18. And no, I think it was 17. But then a couple years ago, I tried contacts because we had two pretty young kids, and I was getting tired of them just wrenching the glasses off of my face. So I was like, all right, let's try contacts. And they worked for a while. Like I think I tried to tough it out. I think I lasted about a year. And then I was just like, I'm done. Like I couldn't take the, like you said, stabbing your eyes. And I found out like I have this like fear about people with stigmatisms. Like I have like actually like the optometrist told me I have like actually a slightly flat eye. So instead of pointed, like weird shaped, I'm like flat. And so like contacts never quite fit right. It was really frustrating.
Yeah, they have the steep is what they call it. You have a steep eye.
Yeah, I remember being when I was in like elementary school, my brother got contacts. He's a couple years older than me. And I was like really jealous because I didn't want to wear glasses. And I tried so hard to get contacts when I was in elementary school, and I could never get to put them in. It made me so mad. And then when I got older, I think like my like 8th grade or my freshman year of high school, I finally figured out how to use contacts.
I remember that my first appointment where they're like, okay, here, try and put your contacts in. I just felt like a complete moron. I'm like this, almost 30-year-old guy just like, I don't know. Anyway.
Well, are we doing the quiz then?
Yep. It's
Okay, I got the first two. I'm not so sure about the rest of them.
Just 1 second. Be right back.
Yeah. So for number 3,
Mm-hmm.
that one is the last one, C. Is a null hypothesis is always that they're independent, and the alternative is that they're not independent.
Good, I got that one.
I guess we should probably wait for Jesse though.
Yeah. I was reading those, and I'm like, wait. And then I went back and was looking at what they phrased in the book, and I'm like, okay, yeah. You were so full of energy.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess for some reason I'm just really energized. Maybe it's the thought that I don't have to go into work tomorrow is making me really excited. I don't know.
That's cool. How many of your classes are online?
I have 3 online and 3 on campus.
Wow.
Oh, mother of mercy.
Yeah, so I have 16 credits this semester.
Oh, are some of them like 2-credit classes?
I have some 3-credit classes too.
How do you end up at like 16 with 3-credit classes? Like, that doesn't work.
Yeah, they're not all 3 credits. I can't remember how it shakes out. I just signed up for them.
Just click.
Yeah. It was funny because like for my first semester, I was still on my mission, and I didn't even think I was going to be going to school at BYU Idaho. So my parents signed up for all my classes for me for my first semester.
Oh my gosh. That was nice of them.
Yeah.
So we were just on question 3.
Yeah, so we got that one is the last one because, just like I said in the reading, like the null is that they're independent and the alternative is that they're not independent.
That's a research question.
And question 4 I had to look up. I didn't know it off the top of my head. I had to find that answer.
Yeah, it's funny because like in the videos, it didn't have like it didn't have it written out in English. It just had like the R and the C.
Mm-hmm.
I just substituted that in because it's like the number of rows minus 1 times the number of columns minus 1. Because in the book it was like whatever R minus 1 times C minus 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I just expanded that.
And the book it defines it just like that. I say in the book, the online book. So that's what you got with C for question 4.
Yep.
Good. We're so good.
Okay, sorry. So we said 3 was D, right?
Yep.
3 was the third choice.
Yeah, because there's only 3 questions, so I guess it could. D is usually like the last one, but
That's true.
And then 4 is C.
Mm-hmm. That's what I got.
There's a correct choice for degrees of freedom for this problem.
it's just 2.
Wait, 2?
Yep.
I thought it was 3. Uh-oh.
Wait, if it's degrees of freedom, rows minus 1 times column minus 1, and there's 3 and 3, so wouldn't it be 2 times 2? 4?
So it's the number of rows minus 1. So I plugged those numbers into the spreadsheet.
Yeah.
And submitted the group quiz already. But I think the rationale for it is there's like, I don't know if they're counting the total in that, but when I had it up on the spreadsheet, it just said the degrees of freedom was 2 when I typed in all of the numbers there, because there's 2. Well, let me look at this. So if the number of rows would be 1, 2, 3.
Oh no, right? Because I'm including the total. That's why.
Yeah.
The number
There's
of rows.
2 rows and then 3 columns, so it's 1 times 2, right?
Yeah.
And,
So yeah, you don't include the total on that.
yeah, that was my problem.
All right.
The 13 chi-square test for independence met by this dataset.
So I think the requirements was just that it had to be at least 5 in each cell.
That's what I got.
So I think it's A.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was that other one for a second where it was like there's 5 observed counts in at least one cell, and I was like, wait a second, you kind of need to have more than one cell filled to be able to take a math problem and do stuff with it. So. And it's really weird because like these values, like these test statistics are way bigger than the ones we've been dealing with in the other units.
They are. I don't think we would have done a score like that.
Yeah, on this one, I got the test statistic is like I said, like it's pretty easy. Like it only takes like a couple seconds to just like type in the number. It took me a little bit to figure out how to type it in, but like it's like the row 1 and column 1 they don't change because I was looking at it for a second. Like, do I have to type in like male, female, and Republican, whatever, all that? But it's like no, the row because it doesn't matter what the row is. It just matters what the data values are. So it's just typing those in whatever spots they're in. It took me a second to figure that out.
So did you get it?
What was that?
Did you get it for 7?
Yeah. Sorry, I got 16.204.
204.
Yeah, that's what I got. And the p-value 0.000.
000?
Mm-hmm.
I always don't like putting that. I'm like, I want to include that 3, but it's past the 3rd decimal point. So I'm like, okay.
We don't do the 0.001?
No, because 3, it has to be 5 or greater to round up.
Yeah.
So it's 0.
Basically.
Wait, I messed up. I'm going to have to go back and look at that.
So did you type the numbers into the spreadsheet?
Uh-huh, I did. But that I changed the numbers for the second set of questions, so.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'll go back up.
And let's see. So in this one, this suggests that gender and voting preferences are not independent, right? Because it's the p-value is smaller than the degree of freedom, so we're rejecting the null, but they are independent.
Right.
There is sufficient evidence to suggest that gender and voting preferences are not independent.
Which I feel like is way too complicated of a way to phrase that.
Right? It's like double negatives and
yeah. It's like, well, wait a second. What am I really saying here?
Well, I was curious why they just didn't use the word dependent.
I was thinking the same thing. It's like, it's just, but it's kind of like before. It's like we either reject the null or we fail to reject it. It's not like we reject one or accept it. You know, it's always like 1 or the opposite of 1. It's not 1 and 2.
Well, I mean, it's like I remember getting into some of the weird calculus things where you have to say non-negative and like non-positive numbers instead of just saying positive or negative. I'm just like, it's really confusing.
So thanks for making my life harder.
All right.
Ignore the totals.
Hopefully I got these numbers right in this next section.
Oh, I didn't even need to open the spreadsheet. That's hilarious. They just give it to you there.
Yeah, I really wish you could copy and paste from the quiz, but you can't.
True.
People in Australia, they like to have good wellness, preventative health, at-risk sick roles, self-care, and all those things.
Yeah.
I miss Australia. I wish I could go back. I digress.
What took you there? Was it a mission or just a trip?
Yeah, I served my mission there.
That's cool.
Nice.
So this one, I'm pretty sure you can tell just by kind of by looking at it if they're satisfying. Those are all like pretty big numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Brain scratcher.
I don't bigger than 5.
Don't see any negative signs.
Freedom 8 is what I got.
Oh, good. 8.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
What was that?
Yes, yeah, I got 8 as well.
Oh, okay. Cool. 62.267.
Wait, is that your test statistic?
Oh, sorry, that's the. Yeah.
The X squared test statistic I got was 7.436.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Whoa, what the heck did I do?
Oh, did you leave the other 2 numbers up there? I did that too initially.
No, I didn't type enough ones. And I put 11 instead of 111. I guess that really threw me off.
That might do it.
Yeah, so I got, when I corrected that, 7.436. Sounds more rational for this one. Oh, wow. P-value got 0.490.
Yep.
Yeah. So I believe there's.
So we failed to we failed to reject the null.
So and this is I think the most ridiculously worded one. There's insufficient evidence to suggest that motivation to visit a chiropractor is not independent of the location.
Okay. Sweet.
So there's insufficient evidence that it's not independent. So why wouldn't you just say there's sufficient evidence to say that it isn't?
Good times. Good times.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Stats probs.
Stats probs. Hashtag stats probs. Okay, let's submit this puppy.
Well, got 100%.
Woo-hoo! I don't have to go back and do it again.
Gosh, I wonder what I did wrong.
What'd you say?
I'm wondering what I did wrong with that other section because I had a different statistic. I'll have to play around with that when you guys are off. See if I loaded it wrong or what have you.
Well, I think I can stop the broadcast because we're done with the quiz. I know we're with our project. We're just kind of Todd's gonna do this thing tomorrow, and Todd, you live in Rexburg, right? Like you're an on-campus student.
Mm-hmm.
Have you looked out the window recently?
And seen the snow? Like the icy snow? Yeah, is it
crazy amounts of snow that's falling?
Yeah, it's pretty dumb because it was like nice and warm earlier today, like legit. Yeah. It was like super nice. I didn't even really have to wear a coat or anything. And then I went to work and it was raining, and I was like, okay, it's fine. It's like a spring rainy day. And then I come out of work and it's snowing, and I'm like, okay, this is just like, want to slap myself in the face. So it's funny because my science professor